Yo, we are live. What's up, everybody?
Hi.
So, this is Will Motivation and Tori the model. And a lot of people have been asking questions in our videos where, well, at least the videos where Tori is in the video, asking about questions like for Tori. So I figured we would go live and you guys can ask questions and we can interview Tori together. How about that?
Nervous.
She's nervous because we're live. Alright, so let me break out this live chat real quick. 1 second. Live chat. How do I break it out? Alright, so they call it, somebody said tour dog.
Tour dog.
Yo, can y'all hear us okay? Maddie McLaren?
Yes, Maddie!
Oh yeah, that's the one that said tour dog. Yo, what up? Happy New Year, everybody. What's good? Somebody said, let's see them funny faces. They want to see your funny
I
face?
just did them.
Need to zoom in on her face. There
Yeah.
it goes. Alright, so let's interview Tori. What y'all want to ask? Yo, what's up, Kyle, Will? What's up, Scotty? Scotty said, love me some Tori. Much
Thank
love.
you.
Stephen
Thank
said,
you.
much love from Toronto. Maddie said, tour dog. Robert
Love you,
King,
Maddie.
Happy New Year's, everyone.
Happy New Year's.
Daniel said, hey, pretty lady. Hamza says, gonna be weirdos in the chat. How did Tori make enough money to buy a Lamborghini? Okay, so that's first question. Thanks, Piotr. How did Tori make enough money to buy a Lamborghini or at least look for one?
So, are you asking like what I do?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm in the medical field and I also model and I'm always looking for opportunities and I came across the Lambo and really wanted it. So
she's in the medical field and she models and she's trying to look at the comments.
I know. I don't look at them.
No, just kidding. So Blake Covington said, I'm about to buy my first supercar this spring. Which do you think is best for a first supercar, Audi R8 or Lamborghini Gallardo? If you want attention, get the Lamborghini Gallardo. If you want a little bit more comfortable ride, get the Audi R8. But it's a toss-up, man. Whichever one you're going to enjoy more because they're very similar cars. But you can afford a newer, for the same money, you can afford a newer R8, which will have probably less problems than an older Gallardo. There you go. They're asking, Michael Irving said, what's your Instagram?
Tor_Marie_.
Alright, so that's our Instagram. Nobody wants to know my Instagram?
Everyone can find you as easily.
Alright, so I'm gonna end this question once and for all. Somebody said, what happened to Cappy? Cappy is in Brazil. She lives in Brazil, so she's not. It's not easy for her to be on my videos if she lives in a whole different country. So as far as what happened to her, that's what happened. Like, we're still cool and everything. Like always, we'll be cool. That's it. And just because you see Tori on the channel doesn't mean me and Tori are dating. Let's get that out the way. Right? Tell them.
Yeah.
Tell them.
We're friends.
First time we met was when?
2 weeks ago?
What were we doing when we met?
Nothing.
Where did we meet at?
On Instagram?
No, where did we meet physically?
Looking at the car?
She came to see the car. That's the first time we ever met. So that's not like staged. It's not like I knew her and then I was like, you know, that was actually our first time ever meeting in person. Alright, so let's see what other questions you got. They want to know if you're going to buy the Lambo. I want to know too.
Yes, probably in the next few weeks. I've got some big plans for it. So we'll release some videos of buying that probably over the next few weeks. So.
Pulse Reloaded said, will you shout him out? There you go, there's your shout out. Let's see. Any brothers or sisters?
I have 2 older brothers.
Any brothers and sisters came from Stephen Doan. So she got 2 older brothers.
One's 5 years older, and one's 2.5 years older.
Somebody said, is my Christmas tree still up? You want to answer that one?
Yes, it's right there.
Yeah.
I asked him when he was going to take it down, and he doesn't have a date yet.
Nah, I'll leave my Christmas tree up because I like the way it looks. I'll take it down whenever. It's not a priority.
You could just leave it up year round and just put different decorations for every holiday and just have a tree.
People are crafty, man.
What are they saying?
I'm not gonna ask if the question is inappropriate.
I'm not even looking at it.
I don't want to make her nervous. So there's some stuff I'm just not gonna ask her out of respect for her. I don't want her to be nervous. Eric Jefferson said, "Go blue."
Go blue.
What is that, Michigan?
I guess.
So I don't know if that's Michigan. Go blue. Thanks, Eric Jefferson, for the super chat. Somebody say you're such a nice looking woman. Yeah. I'm not gonna repeat these inappropriate things, but are we together? We're friends. Like we're working together on the YouTube channel. So
like we discussed earlier, we met a couple 2 weeks ago, and then we decided to do this. So we're friends.
Somebody said you have a rich dad. Is your dad rich?
It's for me to know.
All right. Are you single? That's from Edward Salgado. Eduardo.
Yes.
She's single.
But I'm not really looking, so don't get too high of hopes. I'm doing my own thing right now.
She's focused on herself, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. JMC Rise, what's up, brother? How you doing, bro? Let's see. What other questions we got in here? All right. So somebody said, would either one of us rather have, okay, Blue Street Custom said, would either one of you rather have a restored old school muscle car over a new supercar?
Can we have both?
I mean, you basically took the words out of my mouth. Restored old school or supercar, I think I would prefer. I mean, but if I had to choose one or the other, it would be a newer supercar because I don't know. I like some of the modern conveniences, but I would like to have both. And I've had some restored old school muscle cars. Like I had an old Chevy Nova that I restored. I put a crate engine in it. It was a while ago, but it was dangerous. It was real dangerous. So, but will I have one in the future? A very good chance that I will. Maybe you will too.
Yeah. Maybe.
All right, good question. All right, let me go. Let me see what else we got in here. Somebody asked, what do you do in the medical field? But we don't want to give too much info on that. Let's see. Owen Mulling said, are we an item? An item, we're a YouTube.
We're a YouTube item.
We're working together on YouTube to give you guys entertaining content. And if you want to call that an item, so be it. But are we dating and romantic or something like that? No. So, right?
Right. I agree with the statement.
As far as I know. Let's see. Might be friends with Toes. Let's see. Somebody ban Isaac reviews. I'll do it. Because he's inappropriate.
No.
Alright, done. They asked what kind of car do you drive now?
I drive an old Mercedes Benz. And actually, I'll talk about that. Can I talk about?
Go ahead, talk about it.
So, actually, that's how I kind of got into cars to begin with, because I wasn't super into them before, but I had a neighbor who passed away, and her husband gave me her car because we were really close. So that's how I even started like getting into cars, and so it's like super sentimental. But then from there, I'm just trying to learn more about them too.
So we're gonna learn together.
Yes.
What's up, flooring professional Demon Durango? Peter Terwilliger said he hates that I got rid of the RS3 and got an S3. What's up with that? So you know the difference between the RS3 and the S3? All right, so I'm gonna teach you guys at the same time. So for some of you guys that watch the channel, may have saw that I got an Audi RS3, which is the fastest version of the A3. Has a 5-cylinder engine in it, and I thought that the car was going to have more torque because it was a bigger engine, but in all actuality it had more top end power. And when you drove it on the street, it was just like a S3, except for when you really got the turbos going and the power kicked in. So he making faces, and then for me, I wanted it as a daily driver, so not a race car. So for me, a S3 was fine, but that's not to take away from the potential of the RS3 and how fast that car was, and how nice of a car it was. So I have no hate against it, but for me, it was overkill. I even think for the price difference between the S3 and the RS3, I think it's worth it. Like, but if you want to be using it as a race car, I drive it like in high RPM, but I don't drive like that. So that's all, man. But I still respect that car. Unspoken Word says, am I building another house? Not at the moment, but I will be in the future. What about you, Tori?
Am I going to build a house?
Yeah.
No.
All right, let me see what else we got. Let me catch up in these messages. Can you play basketball? That's a good question. That's a question from CT.
So, let's see. I played in high school, and I was all state, and I chose to play volleyball in college. So
she was all
American.
All American in volleyball. Woo. She was balling. Mm-hmm. All right. So this question is from Kino. What's up, Kino? What are some future videos we might see y'all doing together? Car reviews, reactions, etc. All right, so what are some future videos that we got planned? I'll run off some on top of my head. If I forget some, let me know. So we're definitely going to do car reviews, and we're going to probably tag team on the car reviews, where Tori will do some stuff talking about the cars as she learns about different cars, and we learn about some newer cars together. So we're going to tag team definitely on some car reviews. We got a new car coming to the channel. And actually it's already here, so you get that behind the scenes on the live stream. Tori will be in those videos, and Tori will be taking the lead on all of the videos associated with that particular car, unless she's just not available. But so we're gonna be doing car reviews, we're gonna be doing excursions, we're gonna be doing experience, getting to know cars better. We're gonna be doing car shows. Maybe some different rallies and stuff. Actually, Tori may do some vlogging as she's kind of doing some experiences. As she mentioned, she's thinking about buying the Gallardo, so maybe she can do some videos with that. Yeah. So whatever you guys want to see though. So Kino, if you got ideas, you can always hit me up on Instagram, or text me or whatever. And did I forget anything?
Yeah, and I'll try to add some comedy because I like to have a good time too. So that's about it.
Yeah, so my videos won't be as serious as they have been in the past because we got somebody entertaining.
You're entertaining too. It's fine.
In my own little way, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. What other questions we got here? Let's see. Cook and Comedy said, can I use the proceeds from YouTube to start a business? Yes, you can. If your YouTube gets big enough and you get enough people watching your YouTube, you can make money with it, and it can be a business for sure. Let's see what else we got. People are silly. Alright, AJRX, thanks for the super chat. I'm thinking about buying a new Dodge Charger in 2 hours. If I reconsider and keep the money, what's the fastest way to increase or double 10,000 cash? He said, okay, so I don't mean to laugh. I'm just thinking I'm just picturing myself in your position, and I know how that is. You want to buy a Dodge Charger in 2 hours. What's the fastest way to increase or double your 10,000 cash? Man, fast is a relative term. Fast for me is, doubling my money fast for me is a few months. Doubling your 10,000 for you could be a few days, fast. But for me, like I don't know too many ways to double 10,000 or flip 10,000 in a few days. But you can definitely you can find and buy a property, rehab it, and flip it with $10,000, depending on where you're at and what you're willing to get into. But there's some work involved in that. You know what I'm saying? It's not all hands off. So if it was me, I would when I look to increase and make money on my money, I look for flips. So, but this is a Q&A for Tori. So, but like to answer your question, man, you can flip something. It doesn't have to be a house. It could be a product. Like my brother buys products, and he'll sell them. He'll resell them. He'll buy them for cheap online in auctions, and then he'll turn around and flip those products. And he can do that within like 2 or 3 weeks. So there you go. All right. What up, Terrence Johnson? All right, so we're interviewing Tori. That's why she's here. So if you got questions for Tori, those are the questions I'm gonna be answering.
Well, he can answer some too. It's fine.
No, this is about you. Somebody said, "What do I see in Tori's will?" What? I don't understand that. AC Dedo said, "Obviously not football fans." Let's see. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Oh, I can't show you.
Yeah, it's on.
The game is on right now. And Seattle is playing the Eagles, and I don't think anybody scored yet. 0-0. There you go. Obviously, I am a football fan. So what are you talking about? Okay, Mark Hanna said, will we do a collab with Street Speed 717? Absolutely. Would love to do a collab with Street Speed 717. Mark Hanna, great question. I've never talked to him before, but I've talked to a lot of other big YouTubers. So I think Tori will probably be able to help make that collab happen because everybody's gonna like talking to you more than they like talking to me. See? She's good for the channel. Y'all should appreciate Tori. So basically Street Speed 717 is a big YouTuber.
Okay.
He lives in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And he's married, so he's probably not gonna be super flirty. But I think any guy would answer you if they saw you hit him up on Instagram. Right, guys? See?
Yeah.
Life Elevated said, that's exciting to see my cousin on the channel. Who's Life Elevated? Is that your cousin?
I don't know. What's up, cuz?
Somebody asked you, so World Apart Production says, have you ever modified a car?
Have I?
Yeah.
Or have you?
Have you ever modified a car?
No.
So she hasn't yet, but we're gonna make her modify some car.
Yeah.
Somebody asked, are you buying a Lambo? She answered that question earlier, but they probably just got on the live, so you want to answer that?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy it over the next few weeks, and we'll video it. And I just have some big plans for it, so that's kind of where we're heading with it.
Jay Hubbard said, will you go out and test drive a Genesis G70 3.3 engine? Yes or no?
If I had the opportunity,
So that's a yes. Yes, she would do it. Tori, they want to see you test drive cars.
Okay.
Um,
I'll add that to my to-do list. Test drive cars.
So, great question from Chris Sean Foster said, who is Tori? This is Tori.
Phew, that's like a really hard question. I am a really fun, tall girl from Columbus, Ohio, and I'm learning about cars.
And I twisted her arm when she came to see the Gallardo. She had a really good personality. She seemed really open to doing new things, into business opportunities. So we sat down and talked about her helping me with the channel, because you guys know I stay busy, and
I'm gonna help motivate.
she's motivated. Yeah, actually, she stays on me to do these videos, believe it or not, which is big. That's like much respect to you for that, for real. So, of course, I do be busy though.
Yeah, he is really busy.
But nah, I appreciate it. So she's like how, like a lot of people are saying like we knew each other, or we were dating and stuff like that. But no, we really did not know each other. The first time we met was when she came to see the Gallardo. That's the honest to God truth. And we talked about her possibly helping me with my channel. She agreed, and she has a really positive personality, and she's really open to doing different things. So it was like, okay. Now she doesn't work for me full time. She has a full time gig, but she also does modeling, and so this is kind of like part of that modeling business and
social media.
Yeah. So that's who Tori is, and she's a really good person, and I'm happy that she's helping me out with the channel,
and I'm happy for the opportunity, because as you guys know Will a lot better, he's a pretty outstanding guy. So
I am.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm dope. All right. So Peter Tellwilliger said, "What is your favorite food?"
Ooh. Well, I love all food to begin with, and let's see, category-wise, I like Asian foods, I think most, and then dessert-wise, I like macarons or macaroons, those little sandwiches, favorite. But I definitely like more sugary things, like I would prefer desserts versus like, and I'm a snacker too versus huge meals, so.
So she likes. Can you cook? Somebody asked.
Definitely don't like me for my cooking, because I cook everything very like raw. Like I'm not, I know. It's definitely not one of my attributes if you need someone to cook all the time, so.
JDKB asked that question. Can you cook anything? A sandwich?
I mean, I can make basic things, yes.
Dwayne Van Horick said, do we still have contact with Mike from Autovlog? I just talked to Mike today, and he's coming to Columbus tomorrow, and we're gonna try to do something. Yeah, Mike is a good dude. I consider him a real friend, and I like connecting with him. He's got good energy. Reminds me of myself a little bit. So you definitely will see me and Mike collab. But for me, it's on or off of YouTube. I would hang out with him. Like, he's that kind of dude. Plus, I want him to give me a ride in his car and put the Aventador with the F12. So he's got a Ferrari F12.
Okay.
We've done collaborations on YouTube because he's in Pennsylvania as well. And he's gonna be here tomorrow. That's what I was telling you about earlier.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, so I just talked to him earlier today. He's good people. Mike from Autovlog. So somebody said they want us to speak up.
Oh.
All right, let me scroll to the bottom. So if you guys asked a question for Tori that we didn't answer yet, just ask it again. What kind of modeling do you do? And that was from Ricardo F.
Alright, so I've recently gotten into runway, which is super fun, but ultimately I would just kind of want to travel and do more like catalog and commercials. But I'm kind of still experimenting. I don't really have like a niche where I only do one thing yet.
Alright. Yeah, so Moneymaker said, "I'll be glad when people stop asking the silly dating questions." Yeah, like we're really not dating. Like she's cool people. Like she got good energy. Like I like being around her, and I think she likes being around me. But that doesn't mean you have to be dating somebody for you to have like good energy. You know what I'm saying? Like she's focused on her career, and me, I'm getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, it's good. We got good energy, good chemistry, but we're not dating. So, let's see. Dwayne Van Hort said, "Thanks for answering this question." JDKB said, "Will I let Tori launch one of the Lamborghinis?"
That's up to him.
Maybe so. If you guys like think that's a good idea, say something in the comments. But I think it's a good idea, but I don't want to have any issues. So maybe if she was comfortable with it and we could find a space where it was safe, I think we can make it happen. What's up, Anthony Green? El Negro Coche said, "What's Tori's dream car?"
I mean, I can tell you what I wanted growing up when I knew nothing about cars.
Go for it.
Okay, so when I was younger, I always told my dad that I wanted a Hummer. I just thought it was the coolest thing, and I thought it would make me like super badass. But then after that,
how old were you? Because another gentleman said, Malachi Jackson said, "What age did you start getting into cars?" So how old were you roughly?
Like, I don't know, elementary school, 4th or 5th grade.
Okay. And what kind of car was it? A Hummer.
A Hummer.
She wanted a Hummer.
I wanted like either a bright yellow or red Hummer.
That's cool.
Yeah, right?
I think that's
and
cool.
then after that, I went through a stage. I didn't really know super specifics about cars, but I wanted a red convertible, like sports car. I didn't really have a preference at that point. What kind? I just wanted a convertible.
She wanted a convertible.
I wanted my hair blowing in the wind.
So the new
cool.
So the new channel car, actually, you're gonna do some good content with it.
Yeah.
Because it kind of can fit both those modes.
Yeah, we can.
All right, so that was your hint of the day. You guys probably can figure out what the new channel car is. But for me, how old was I when I got into cars? Man, I always liked cars. Probably as soon as I always liked cars. Like remote control cars and toy cars were my thing. So I always, ever since I can remember, I liked toy cars. Then when I was like a teenager, I started liking real cars. And I like almost any kind of car, not just exotic cars. I like just a regular car, like I'm telling you, like I like the Chevy Citation, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, like I had one, I had a Volkswagen Rabbit, and I liked it. I put a stereo system in it, you know what I'm saying? So I just like cars, period, for real. And it's not just exotic, so I've liked them as long as I can remember, especially when I was a teenager. There you go. What's your Instagram? Mark Hanna asked.
Tor, TOR _Marie _.
And car and game channel. Somebody asked, how tall are you and do you play basketball?
I'm 6'1", and I played basketball in high school and volleyball in college.
And she was an All-American in volleyball.
Mm-hmm.
And she could probably dunk on you in basketball. She's got hops. Shout out from Utah from Jesus Balcazar. He said, "Will you be modifying your soon-to-be Gallardo? Are you a fan of the LED lighting kits? You should definitely add underglow. It'll fit your uniqueness." Ooh. Ooh, you know what underglow is?
Lights.
Yeah. So, do you have plans for modifying the Gallardo? She's like, hasn't told me a lot about her plans, so I'm a little suspicious if she's really gonna buy it, but she says she's thinking about it.
I am. You'll find out. I have some plans for it.
Just don't wreck it. Alright, so T-Buck said I should get a GT500 and Tori can do the review with you. So whatever cars we get here in the near future, she's definitely going to be doing a review with me. GT500, if I could find one for a good price, I would consider it. But right now they seem to be going for like really high prices. Alright, Car and Game Channel asks how old you are.
I will be 26 the 17th of this month. So January 17th?
And somebody guessed 24, 25.
Yeah, I'm
Travis Jackson said, very down to earth, good vibes. That's why she's here on the channel. If it wasn't no good vibes,
deuces.
Let's see. Kino asked, how long have you been modeling and are you open to photo shoots?
Honestly, I was focused on my career, like a base career before I got into modeling. So, and volleyball helped me like through college. So I was doing volleyball and like studying. So it was after I graduated that I kind of got into modeling.
Excellent. Alright, so I'm adjusting the camera settings right quick. Alright, so we're asking questions to Tori. This is her interview session. She's already done pretty good on some videos with me already. But you guys this is your chance to interview her for the channel. So if you guys got more questions for Tori, let's do it. Alright, so let's see. Everybody wants to know what? Alright. I'm getting a lot of interesting questions that I have to skip. A lot of people are saying you look like Theron, the actress.
Charlize. Yeah, I get that all the time, that I look like Charlize. Some people, the only people that, like if I say that that's who I get, they might not know who she is, but anyone who knows who she is, they automatically say that I look like her.
Adam Hamden said, what's your dream career?
Ooh, I love what I do now, and I just enjoy doing different things. I don't really necessarily have one career. I like trying new things. It might be like a generation thing. I know that like I just don't like doing one thing all the time. So I enjoy being with people and talking to people. So anything that involves that.
Jerry Crisponte said, what's your favorite comedian?
Ooh, well, I do get all the time that I make Jim Carrey faces. So that's probably the one that I personally hear the most. And then I grew up, let's see, like I love Jack Black. I don't know, I mean, he's funny. I still like follow him, even though I don't think he's really released too much recently, but that's who I grew up like really liking.
They like the way you stare into the camera during close-ups.
Get lost in my eyes.
What's the first song you would play in a Lambo?
That I would play?
On the radio.
Oh, I don't know. On the radio? Like what station?
Song.
I don't know.
Do you have a favorite song like you could be driving? Like for me, it was All of the Above by T-Pain and Mano. All of the above. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I don't.
She doesn't. You don't have a theme song?
No, I don't have a theme song. What should my theme song be? I don't know. I listen to all different things.
Alrighty then. So she's gonna be freestyling, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see. Moneymaker said, if you could drive any of the Lambos on a track tomorrow, which one would you pick?
Knowledge.
Really?
Yes. We kind of discussed this yesterday. I love that car. It's pretty.
Oh yeah? She likes it why? Just because it's red and satin?
Yeah, I like red.
That car is dope though.
Yeah.
So she would pick Knowledge to drive on a track tomorrow. And that car is a lot to handle. Ricardo F said, what's the square footage on my house? Probably like 5,000 square feet. Jesus said, what college did you go to? I don't know if we can share that.
Yeah, we're not sharing super personal information.
Yeah, because I don't want anybody.
It was in Ohio.
No, it wasn't. It was in Michigan.
Michigan.
Tori, okay, this is a good question. Peter's asking some good ones.
Go Peter.
Peter said, Tori, what's what is an ideal first date? Are you a dinner or something adventurous type when you're in dating mode?
Probably adventurous because you can kind of like be, you're not stuck just right across from them. But I think no matter what, I like to have a good time, whether it was dinner or an adventure. But I don't know, as long as it's fun, that's all that matters.
Somebody said, would you ever date a guy much older than you? Anthony Green said that.
I don't know. The most age difference that I've ever dated is probably like 7 or 8 years.
Girls are embarrassed to answer that question because most all of them would. There, I answered it for you.
Well, I'm just saying the biggest age difference that I have actually 7 or 8 years.
So that's a good amount older, but the older you get, the less it matters. Let me tell you that much.
I will say it like you boys. Well, I mean anyone gets more mature with age, but it's definitely a factor.
What are your weaknesses? Wind Striker said.
What are my weaknesses?
This is an interview. This is a good interview question. What are your weaknesses and your strengths?
Let's see. Weaknesses. I definitely wear my heart on my sleeve, and I just like being positive. So if someone's just constantly mean, then it's just kind of like don't really like that.
It's a weakness.
I mean, I guess like some people just.
That's your kryptonite, mean people.
I mean, I just don't enjoy. I mean, nobody really enjoys mean people, but I feel like I always try to be nice and look at the positives in situations. And I don't know, like I can't be mean. Like if someone throws like mean comments, I'm just like, well, like I have no idea what to say. So I'm not very good at like comebacks. So that could be a weakness, I guess. Strengths, I guess the positivity and I think I'm very like resilient. So like to just keep going and trying new things and doing new things.
Yeah.
Even if they don't work out the first time.
All right, so people are asking. Car and Game Channel said, "Are you planning on wrapping the new Lambo?" Oh, is that for me? The new Lambo, the Aventador? Oh, my bad. She's gonna have a new Lambo in a minute if I can sell it to her. Yes, I am. I'm gonna leave it alone for a while, but yes, I'm planning to wrap it. Yes. What color? It's a color I haven't done before, but highly requested on the channel. So there you go. All right, so let's go to the next question.
And I'm not reading the comments, Sarah. If you're saying anything nice, thank you. If you're saying anything mean, not thank you.
Thank you for saying anything mean. All right, here's a good question. All right, Daniel Iwolode said, where do we see ourselves in 5 years? Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do I see myself in 5 years? Okay, you go first.
Shoot.
Or do you want me to go first?
I mean, you can go first.
All right, so where do I see myself in 5 years? Physically, I see myself owning a property, my dream property in Miami, which will be a 3-level building that includes the YouTube business, my main business, and an Airbnb, along with a place like for me to stay inside this one building. So that would be my inside in South Florida. And so that's within the next 5 years. I would like to also pay off all of my property that's in Ohio. So I like to have all of my rental properties paid off. And I would like to have a strong core team of people that help me with my business so that I can be freed up to do what I want to be, whatever I want to do
all
to
the
be
time
productive.
right now, so he needs to find some good team members.
Yeah, that's me in 5 years. What about yourself?
I want to kind of find my niche more and see where I really fit, because right now I'm kind of experimenting. Like you, I guess, would be like he has his own business and has his specific things that he really likes and enjoys. I'm still kind of trying to figure out what areas that I want to kind of specialize in and end up. So it has a lot of possibilities in the next 5 years for me, I think. So.
All right, so you guys hit the thumbs up if you like Tori. Hit the thumbs up for this live stream. Appreciate it. And somebody said, "Why am I skipping people?" That's wrong. I don't mean I'm not doing it on purpose. This is a lot of messages. I can't read all of them. So just keep asking the question again. The only questions that I'm intentionally going to skip are inappropriate questions, like just inappropriate questions that'll be offensive to Tori. If it's offensive to me, I'm probably going to ignore it as well. So, but I don't mean to skip anybody's question. Just ask the question again. So Benjamin Green asked an interview question. He said, "What are your short-term and long-term plans professionally?"
Why are you laughing?
Because this is like a real interview question.
Oh my gosh.
Go for it. Rapid fire.
I don't know. Short term, just try as many things as I can, and long term, figure out what I want to do with my life. Your turn.
Hit the thumbs up, people. We got 200 people in here and 100 thumbs up. What's wrong, man? All right, so appreciate the thumbs up. They liked your 5-year goals. And a negative note just said, "How many rental properties do I own?" I own 21. Let's see.
What?
Big 5444 said, "Bet if I ask something dumb, I'll get an answer. How long are your feet?"
How long are my? Wait, mine? I wear a size 10 in women's, so they're for being 6'1", I feel like they're not like that crazy big. My grandpa was 6'8", and he wore a size like 16.
You said you wear a size 10?
Yeah, I wear a size 10 in women's.
That's funny. The reason why I answered is because it's the first question, like
Random.
That's-
Ask random questions.
where things kind of slow down on here. Jesus Balcazar said, "What are your favorite designer brands and why?"
Oh shoot.
That's for both of us.
Oh. For me, I don't like. I like some nice things. I like to have like 1 or 2 nice things that I really enjoy, but it doesn't necessarily like define me. Some people like have to have things to like make them look better. There's certain brands that I really like. Like I have one really nice Louis, but it's just because I really like it, but I don't like kind of go crazy about it.
So you got Louis?
Yeah, like a purse. And other than that, I just really like nice athletic shoes. Like I like getting athletic clothes. That's like my weakness. I buy way too many of them. And other than that, like huge designers, I'm not super into. I wouldn't be like against trying them or anything, but yeah.
All right. So me personally, designer brands, I don't have a favorite designer brand. Like, I like cars, like expensive cars, but I like them for like the art that they are and the functionality that they are, and being able to experience it and use it. That's why I like some of the expensive cars. But as far as like expensive brands and designer brands, I don't have zero affinity to any of them. I've never owned a Louis anything. I've never owned a Gucci anything. I've never owned no super. The most brand like that's kind of nice is like some button-up shirts that I get that are Armani. I don't even know the name.
Oh,
Armani
perfumes.
Exchange.
I like Armani perfumes. I have C. It's the best smelling perfume ever. So if you're looking for a gift for someone, C is the best. Like SI, super good. Just saying.
So you giving product promotions?
I'm just saying. That's my favorite, and I always get compliments anytime I wear it.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm looking for questions. What city would you most like to live in, from Ricardo? New Year's resolutions.
So city-wise, I like living in Columbus, and it makes visiting places more special because there's not necessarily like beaches or anything like that close by. But I definitely like traveling. The only place out of the country I've traveled is Panama, And my volleyball team played their Olympic team and a few other colleges there, but that's the only place I've been outside of the country so far. So.
Mark Hannon said, will we do a collaboration with the Straight Pipes? I was just watching their videos last night because they did a review on a car that we just got for the channel. They're like a YouTube channel. They're real popular. They do car reviews. And so the question was, would we ever collab with them? Would love to. I don't know. They're pretty big, so I don't know what the premise would be for us to do the collaboration, but maybe Tori can make it happen. She's gonna be the connect. She's the connect, because I think people will answer you before they answer me.
Yeah, we can start the shot. Might as well.
So yeah, I would love to collab with them though. They're cool. Okay, so people are asking me some questions, but this is really about Tori. I'll go back over the questions and we'll do some videos from some of these questions that people are asking me to answer related to like the cars and stuff. So here we go. Will she finance the Lambo? Oh, okay. T-Buck27 said, will you finance the Lamborghini or buy it outright?
Probably finance.
And she's rich. So someone else asked, Rico said, did you seek out modeling or were you approached to do modeling?
So actually, like being tall, everyone automatically says like, "Oh my goodness, you're so tall, you should be a model." And so I kind of heard that my whole life. But then after I got like my base like career settled, then a few people had made comments like, "You should get into modeling," and gave me like a lot of reasons why. So I thought I would give it a try, and even just going into it, it just kind of took off. So I'm just kind of going from there.
Man, some people are asking some good questions. Jay Hubbard, yes, I know what a Genesis G70 looks like, and I'll do my best for real to try to get a review. We'll go to a dealership, we'll go to a Hyundai dealership, and we'll go try to drive a G70 and put it on YouTube and see what they say. Alright, so no, but I do know about that car. And why is this camera focusing bad? Alright, so Bag Talk TV said, Tori, what outdoor activities do you like?
Ooh. Well, I love sand volleyball. I play once it's not freezing in Ohio. And I like biking outside. I'm actually going on a biking trip this summer. It's like 50 miles a day and for a week. Other than that, like I'm open to anything, but those are definitely my two favorites, biking and sand volleyball.
Base Reflex said, how much do you weigh?
Ooh, wait, I weigh a lot.
Let me guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess how much she weighs.
Oh goodness.
She's 6'1". I mean, and you're an athlete.
Right.
So you're not, but you're an athlete, so you should never be like ashamed of your weight.
I'm not ashamed of it. I'm just saying I weigh a lot. Like a lot of people.
It's gonna shock people.
Yeah. People think I weigh less than I do.
Nah, you're an athlete, so your muscles are dense.
Right. Well, when I was in college, I weighed probably
less,
15 or 20 pounds more because I had more muscle mass.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I was like really like.
So 6'1", you're about 150 something.
I weigh like 160. Anywhere from 160 to 165, depending on how many cookies I eat at Christmas.
Do you work out and how often?
It depends on the week. Some weeks I'm just kind of more tired than others, but I go at least once a week, if not like 4 or 5 times. But my most loyal workout partner is my grandma, and she's 82. We go work out together. She just kind of walks laps while like I do my own workout. But I get her out of the house and we just kind of have a good time. And we always go to lunch afterwards, so it's a nice family time.
That's good. Mark Hannon said, would we do a collab with Driveway Demons? I know who he is, and yeah, I would. He seems to get into controversy with people though, from what I can see, but I don't have a problem with him, and I never, but I'll be watching his videos and he seems to like kind of put fuel on the fire with some controversial stuff. So, but I don't think I would have a problem with him or anybody else, but yeah, I would if he wanted to. Yeah, why not? So that's that. That's the answer to that question. But yeah, I see his videos. I watch his videos, and but I like more when he focuses his content on the car stuff and not on the beef stuff, even though that probably gets views. All right, so they're guessing 138. Somebody said 170. Somebody said 155 to 160. That's what I was thinking. Mike Spam got. All right.
Oh, and to give you like, when I graduated high school, I weighed like 165. I think in 6th grade I was already 5'9", and I weighed like 140 pounds in 6th grade. So.
All right, here's a good question. What's the worst date you've ever been on?
Ooh, let's see. So when I was like newly single, like I feel like I've done a few long-term, like 4-year relationships. I've done like 2 of those. So like when I was like newly single after that, I was like kind of open to do a few things, and there was a guy that I went on a date with, and it was like fine. We went to like lunch, and then he just like wanted to go back to his place, and I was just kind of like, I don't even know you that well.
And y'all went to lunch?
Yeah. And I was just like, no, I didn't know anything about him, and I was like, I'm not trying to. That's not. Yeah, I definitely have a little more criteria now. I have to like do like a background check and have some references, good references.
All right, so someone said the best way to meet us.
Oh, you answer that.
Best way will probably be at a car show. That'll probably be the best way. At a car show here, or a car show during a rally stop. That'll probably be the best way to meet me. A lot of people contact me and ask me to mentor them, and ask to stop by my house to see my cars and meet me and stuff. And I want to do that, but I don't have time to do that for the number of people that ask me that. Like, I get random phone calls from people asking me advice and stuff, like multiple times a day. And I'm already a real busy dude, so it's just hard for me to like do it. And I got kids, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's hard for me to do that. But at car shows and stuff like that, where I'm out and about, I'll be there. Tori will probably be at some of them too.
Or if you just see us out and about, but that's rare. We won't tell you where we are. What are we gonna tell you?
If we're out filming a video, she basically gave you guys the right to interrupt and be on the video. That's cool. What's the worst pickup line you've ever heard?
I don't know about the worst pickup line, but let me like change the subject really quick. Everyone comments like how tall I am, so like anyone that meets me, like especially if I'm like sitting and like people like come up to me and then I stand, they're like, holy cow, you're so tall. Like, did you play basketball? Like, I think I should wear a shirt that just answers the questions that I get asked, like, every day. Like, yes, I played basketball. I played this. I'm this tall. Like, but what's the worst pickup line? Let's see. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. So, in school, me and my friends were walking around the mall, and these people yelled, like, are you from Tennessee? And they said, because you're the only 10 I see. That's probably the...
What did they say?
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
And were they serious?
Yeah, and I just started dying laughing because that's like the most memorable one. I think other ones I don't really remember the whole thing, but I was like almost crying. It was just so funny.
Okay, so what qualities do you bring to the channel, and how would it improve the channel? Well, that's a good question.
I mean, I feel like that's for you to answer versus me. I don't know.
No, that's for you.
What qualities do I bring?
What qualities do you bring to the channel?
I smile a lot, and I ask a lot of questions that people might be asking that Will might not think about because he already knows a lot. So I think for me, learning, other people can kind of learn with me. And yeah.
She's good to look at. There you go.
Thank you.
How did you miss that?
Okay, well, I'm not.
Being humble.
Yeah, I don't.
That's a quality. She's
humble.
humble.
I don't talk about.
I'm so hot. I'm so cute. All right. Hey, Jay Wade, man, good to hear from you as well, bro, and thank you. All right, so let's see. Any other questions before we? You gotta go to work, right?
Yeah.
Any other questions before Tori signs out on Will Motivation channel. I want to give you guys a chance to meet Tori. We got about 5 minutes. I want to give you guys a chance to meet Tori. Wanted to answer some questions that people keep asking. People keep saying in the comments that we're dating and we're an item and all this stuff like that.
We're friends.
We're cool, like,
Yes.
but we're trying to build, like, on the YouTube channel.
So like and comment on our videos and help support us, because that's kind of the goal. So.
Yeah. So I wanted to put Tori on the channel because I figured you guys would like to see her on the channel. That's it. So, but the first time we met was when we did the Gallardo video. True story.
Yeah.
But we didn't know each other before that or anything. We communicated on Instagram. That's pretty much it.
To see the car. So.
Yeah. So, what else? That's to answer that question. So different people will be on the channel, different personalities, and the better the personality and the better the channel, probably more you'll see them. So that's what it is. All right. Any last questions for Tori? Did you want to add anything on top of what I just said?
Just thank you again for watching and commenting. That's really it. But any last questions, because I have to leave soon.
She's got to go, fellas. Will we be doing a new intro with you in it? I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. And people are asking, are you buying the Gallardo? She's definitely thinking about buying it for real. Malachi said, will we consider a fast SUV for the channel? I am bound to have another fast SUV, and I'll definitely put it on the channel. But I don't know. I don't have anything in my scopes right now. I like those Durango SRTs, but if they make a Durango with a Hellcat engine, then I think I'll have to get that. They said, have a good day.
Thank you.
One last question. What's the best place you've ever visited? They said best country, but you've only been.
Yeah, I've only been to Panama. So, and played their Olympic team and their college team and saw the Panama Canal. But I mean, that was nice.
Let's see.
Oh no.
No, you can't look.
I'm not reading the comments.
People are haters sometimes. All right. So thanks, Tori, for coming and doing the live stream. Thanks for partnering with Will Motivation to present on the channel. And we look forward to having you on many more videos. And I appreciate your help. So there it is, guys. This is Tori. I'm really looking forward to doing some more videos with her. And I hope you enjoy doing the videos as well.
Yeah. I'm super excited.
Yeah, we've already got some videos in the queue that we've done already that we're going to release in the future that I think you guys will enjoy. So this is Will Motivation and Tori.
The model.
Yep, and follow her on Instagram at Tor_Marie_.
Yep, Tor, T-O-R, not Tori. I always say Tori. It's T-O-R_Marie_.
And of course mine is Will Motivation, just one word. And yeah, so love you guys, appreciate you guys.
Yes, thank you.
And what I really appreciate is you guys being respectful to Tori in the comments in the future videos, because when I see disrespectful comments, I just delete them, and so you'll be wasting your time. But I appreciate all the good people in the community that watch this channel, and we hope to make some good content, some entertaining content, some fun content, and educational content for you guys to enjoy. And the next live stream I do, I'll answer a whole bunch of questions related to real estate and investment and entrepreneurship. And then if you have an idea for some type of live stream as well, we'll probably be doing some kind of adventures and stuff with the cars or whatever that we'll live stream as well.
Yeah.
Cool deal.
All right.
Peace.